Pierced hand, that helps. Unfortunately now my only Mace Master Lucius is in contact with Sir Humbert. But he will go down quick. I'm betting on him going down quick. I'll just kill everything else that's a threat. Like, there you go, like killing that pikeman is pretty big. Yeah, with a roundel. Look at that. Look at that. Good God. I'll tell you, man, a dagger master is totally worth it. If you get 3 roundel stabs in a single turn, I mean, holy shit. So how much does the roundel do? It does 20 to 40. So if you, good God, times 3, so that's 60 to 120 if you hit all 3. And there's no need to take fearsome on a dagger master either. Oh, ammo. They're fleeing. Oh, come on. I think I want to get this guy. Recover is ideal, yep. And Iron Lungs is even better. As you say. I mean, if you can get that on your Dagger Master, great. If not, eh. But really, it's down to personal preference whether you make your first companion, the one with the 2 melee styles, whether you make him a mace or a dagger specialist. The safe option is make him a mace specialist. The more offensive, fun option is to make him a dagger specialist. I think let's go ahead and start working on this, on Sir Sigmund's shield, because if we're going to dagger him, we need to get rid of his shield. Yeah, well, if you know the map's going to have it for sure, to me that seems a little bit cheesy. Like I'd rather, you know, trust in the RNG to do it for me. And I quite like the idea of, you know, just getting a new map seed. I mean, well, obviously this campaign was the same map challenge, but part of what I love is just seeing what you get, really, when you generate the map. And I mean, if it's a terrible map, unlucky. This nerd has reach advantage. Okay, and that answers the question I had, whether reach advantage applies to the quote-unquote backline weapons, the ones that attack over 2 squares. And apparently they do, which is good to know. I think it's fair enough to take a particular map seed that you know is going to be kind to you if you're just starting out and just learning. But once you know what you're doing, I suggest just you know, trust in the RNG. It's all part of the story, man. Ah, good shooting. Let's see. Nice. Ooh, we got an achievement. A Knight's Tale. Kill a knight. And we daggered him and all. Another fighting axe. That's worth a few hundred gold. One thought I did have for a playthrough, although arguably a bit cheesy, is to have everybody on the front line be dagger specialists. I mean, that's the kind of thing where everybody on the back line are two-handed axe users, so they break the shields, the guys on the front just stab like hell. That's the kind of tactic that I think will be situationally amazing, but you'll run into a fight where it just doesn't work for you and you just get friggin' slaughtered. Oh, that's awfully kind of him, I needed that. Do you have a dagger? You do not. I mean, doing that tactic where everyone on the front line has daggers, it'll actually help your economy quite a lot, because you will get so much undamaged armor and weapons. Ouchie, god damn. Okay, we need to hurt Sir Sigmund. We should be able to stun lock him with one of these boys. Who's left here? I mean, once we start hitting him with the dagger. Heathcoop, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Camelot. It is a silly place. Once we start daggering him, his morale's going to break pretty quick. The only question is, can we get Marcus out before he gets killed? Fatigued, so shit, he can get 2 swings off. Which really sucks. Alexander. Actually, I don't want to stab. I want to Twinkle Toes and let Lucius Varinus get in there. Ah, damn. Marcus doesn't have Twinkle Toes, so he can't get out. Shit. Got a little 4 daggers around him, though. I could try, arguably, I could try soften him up with some arrows. Maybe hurt his morale. Maybe. He acts in 15 turns. 14 turns, 18 turns, 14, 5. I back Agrippa to survive this. And if we're super lucky, this footman will be a legend and stun him for us. Rabanus, you don't have a mace. Okay, that's awesome. That's made him exhausted, so he'll only get 1 swing, but if it does hit Marcus, he's dead anyway. Daggermaster Duelist. Ah, well. What were you doing putting your Daggermaster Duelist in a position where there were pikemen behind his target? Oh, fuck. He's going to go now. Rip Marcus Agrippa. Dead. Struck down or killed. Hits Marcus Agrippa, doesn't say. Killed. Shit. That was unfortunate. So we lost the promising Huskal. Watch, we're not even going to get his armor. So it's all going to be for naught. Okay, so we're in the market for another Huskal. Making mistakes indeed. Yeah, you're right. Ooh. Okay, let's take a look at our haul. That's nice. Ooh, coat of plates, but we don't have anybody that can wear that. And we didn't get any of the nice knights stuff. Not worth it at all. Shit. Woof. Hello, Varg. Damn it. Hunting knights, dangerous sport indeed. Well said. You've triumphed. Well, you and Sir Elgest's men both. The battle has been won. That was most important. You step over the mounds of bodies to prepare a return to your employer. Rip. Marcus Agrippa. Geralf, the war scyther, you're going to need range defense. You need melee skill. You need fatigue. Student, of course. Tillman, student. He's a hammer raider, so he's going to need... Oh, look at that! Yes. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, the dudes are bummed out. Yeah, I know. It sucks, I know, guys. Let's give Bertwin... the war scythe. And Geralf the long axe. So if we can ever buy another war scythe, or they're so tough to get your hands on, you have to fight undead for them, which really sucks. Okay, so who has the best chance to be able to use this coat of plates? Probably Lars. 78, and he's wearing... That's actually totally fine. 73. on a coat of scales. I'm happy with that, and that's freed up another lamellar harness. I mean, arguably you chuck it on Tillman, and then, you know, that's an extra 20 armor points. Yeah, fine. Oh no, but hang on, we've got scale armor here. 60 scale armor, perfect. Axe Rider, he needs a shield. We need to go kill some orcs to get more feral shields. 150 for 9 fatigue. Yeah, so Quintus really needs a proper helmet at this point. I think 60 is the absolute minimum fatigue. But no, we need to calculate his fatigue when he's using his great axe, because he needs to be able to use... Okay, no, round swing is 27 fatigue, so I can use it twice. And alright, yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. Alrighty then. Look at the spare armor we have. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Right, I think, yeah, that's a very good helmet. I want that 215, 230, 200. But he's at his fatigue max. 200 at fatigue max. 250. Okay, fatigue. 200. He can take more. Yep, that's better. Humbert the X-Raider. We actually need to get him on the front line. Lucius can take the day off. Scipio is, yeah, he's an 18 guy, definitely. I'm not going to replace him, he's amazing. So who here that's in the lineup is B team? It's the 2 sword raiders. But Lucius is 18, absolutely. As is Scipio. Wonder if I don't swap them out, but then I've only got one two-handed weapon user. Well, they're in veteran level, so they can chill in reserve. It's fine. Totally fine. Just gotta get paid, boys. Tough fight. Disappointing. Ooh, training fight. A few poachers and some raiders. Easy. What do the lads look like? What we'll do is all these depressed boys, we'll give them a fight here, like an easy one, just to get their morale up. And you're in decent spirits, as are you, so we'll just get all the depressed boys. Oh, they're running away from us. They're holding firm. Ouchie. Okay, yeah, Quintus is actually quite hurt. That's true. The guys are feeling a bit grumpy. Let's go slaughter some bandits. Julius, why is the hit chance so crap? Distance of 7, that's why, and he's on level ground. I think I'll just, yeah, kill the raiders that have dangerous weapons, and then we'll just run at them. We'll kill that nerd and that nerd. We can ignore the little bows. Now, not terribly threatening. I think on the next turn I can maybe move forward. Then they're not going to hit us through kite shields and the shield wall. Good, that's a very 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. That's absolutely on the limit for a thrown weapon. So the to hit chance must be super, super low for that thrown weapon. Oh, almost. Well, this is taking forever. I think, yeah, one more turn then we'll charge them. Yeah, the difference between Battleforged and non-Battleforged is huge. Which is why Battleforged is unquestionably a core skill that you do not skip ever. On your frontline, boys. I don't take Battleforged on my archers. I mean, if they're getting hit, things have gone terribly wrong anyway. Your archers should only ever be taking enemy archer fire, which should not hit them because of their high range defense. Oh my god! And their anticipation skill. I tire of this. Get him, boys. There's a good raider, a dead raider. Nice! Whoopsie, and I ended the turn not expecting him to get his proc of Bloodlust. That was silly. God, archers, man, they're amazing. It really underscores how if you do a no archer run, it's doomed ultimately to fail. Because just through attrition, I mean, every single battle, if you don't have archers, you're always having to fight the enemy at full strength because you don't get to soften them up before you know, get to chopping in melee range. Quintus, just keep your shield up and chill. We're gonna have to rotate Quintus out actually, he's quite a lot of pain. Yeah, off you go, nerd. Get him, boy. Oh, a hell of a shot. Well done. Come on, get up there, dude. Oh, rotation. It is a good skill. I still maintain if you're going to do a no archers run, the only way to make it workable is to go for the rotation Roman tactics of 12 soldiers that are identical in every way. Veterans up front, newbies at the back. Newbies get rotation as soon as they can. As soon as the veterans up front are too hurt, rotate them out with a newbie. Then the veteran takes out his two-handed weapon, and the newbie who had a two-handed takes out his one-handed weapon, and so on and so forth. And I mean, I want to try that, and I want to try a cultist run through. So I think I might combine the two tactics and do a cultist Roman tactic rotation type playthrough. Could be interesting. Could be totally shit, but could also be fun. Oh, so close. Bjarni, get him. Nice. Kill for Tillman. Ooh. Ouchie. Oh yeah, absolutely. Wolfric, which is why I've been saying how I've spent so much effort and so many resources in making sure that I have at least 4 reserves, you know, with like the pikemen and the warscythers, because when it comes time for us to start fighting a lot of undead, like, you know, the necro savants, that type of stuff, as you say, the archers are a liability and we're not going to use them. Against some of the orcs as well, arguably, you don't want your archers, but I do like the archers against the orcs because, you know, obviously against the warriors and the warlords they don't do much, but they're amazing against the young and against the berserkers. And as long as your archers have footwork, you would be very unlucky or very silly to get them killed against orcs because you can just keep using footwork to give yourself space. I mean, sure, they don't do much against the heavily armored orc warriors, but... LA Genie MP, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Camelot. What was I saying? Archers. Build a wall. Oh yes, so that's a good point. So I've done it before. I've been able to take my archers against necrosavants. And watch, because you've got 12 guys, right? You can only take out 2 archers, and you go for the 7 and 5 starting, 6 and 6. And then you move 2 of the frontline guys around, and you can actually have it so that you've got your sergeant in the middle with the 2 archers, and then surrounded by a ring of shield bearers, and there's only 1 square which is open, and then that's normally where the necrosavants go. So then unfortunately that necrosavant will be in melee contact with one of your archers, but that necrosavant will be surrounded by a bunch of other guys. You net them, you stun them, and if they are stunned, your archers can shoot at them. But I mean, I've only ever been able to defeat a group of 2 necrosavants, and even then, I had a couple of guys almost die. They are fucking lethal. I can't. One time, I even saw a group of 12 necrosavants flying around the map. So, you can be sure I bravely ran away when I saw that group of necrosavants. Get cucked. 14, holy shit. How bad was it? How many losses did you take? You must have taken losses. Alright, Quintus needs some time off. Okay, AS Lucius was getting some time off, and then we put the sword boys on the flanks. Nice level ups here. Let's go for the axe specialist in front, so he can break shields to let the new boys go to work. We've actually got 3 new guys here. That's no good. Where's our axe rider? Oh yeah, Quintus, he's hurt. Fair enough. Fair enough. And Burton, I actually want you to be using the long axe. Level 10 on our sergeant finally. Let's keep improving the old resolve. Range defense. Melee accuracy. Level 6 Hedgehog completely wrecked. I found they are less bad and they do not have Ancient Dead backup. Yeah, because the Ancient Dead just tie you up and are irritating. So my sergeant has all the skills he needs to be able to use recover.
Was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberry.
Oh, there it is. Thank you, Sen. So, oh yeah, the fact that we got brain damage on our sergeant was just amazing. Look at that, 140 resolve. Holy shit! I think I've actually maxed that out. There's actually no need for me to take any more points in resolve. What's that emote? Good night. Ah. Let's get Berserk on Alexander. He's got footwork, he's got battle forged. Obviously that's not going to work. Quick hands could be good for flicking to nets, but Polar mastery is not really needed. It just reduces the fatigue usage there a little bit. And I mean, because you're using the battle standard, you don't actually get to use repel or push. So I think I want Berserk here. Okay, so everyone around him is getting 14 resolve. But at this point I think he'll benefit more from the extra hit points on the level ups. Okay, Bjarni the Huskal. So you've got your anticipation, you've got adrenaline, You can get Axe Mastery, and we can put you on the back line now as soon as we can. Well, you know what? You may as well use a fighting axe then if you've got Axe Mastery. So let's just split up the axes and the swords here. Level 3, you're a raider, you need quick hands. Leonie's a Huskell, so we took Axe Mastery, we took range defense. Oh, these +1s are absolutely killing me. But again, at least he's confident, so it should be okay in the long run. I think at this point I can take Brawny. Give him the extra... but wait, hang on, he's a Huskell, he's supposed to be on the back line. Warscyther. God, I'm getting so confused now with everybody, what they're supposed to be doing. He's supposed to be on the back line, right? And I think, do we actually have another Huskell? No, we lost one. Because here's what we're going to do. We are going to let Bjarni fulfill his Huskell role now. So here's the Huskell loadout that I like to see. I like to have that and that. And that. So if he needs to, he can go to the front line. But, oh no, never mind. I don't give him rotation anymore. So not necessary. And he can just twinkle toes away if he needs to. Where are all the bloody bandages? There you go. Okay, B team archer, take a chill pull. A team archer, we got 2 Huskulls on the flanks. What if I shouldn't make Gerald for Huskull instead of a Warscyther? Okay, I've got a second Huskell here. So I've got the 2 Huskulls and the 2 Warscyther. Okay, he can stay as a Warscyther, that's fine. Alright, so I think we've got... This is the full squad, and I don't think I'm going to be replacing very much more people. I mean, I still could replace Bertman, but he still hasn't gotten his event where he gets to decode a map. So once he does that, we'll replace him. Oh yes, so now I just need to be hiring more hunters. And then we'll level up the hunters. So eventually we'll have 4 A-team archers. Mark Anthony is, without a doubt, an A-team archer, as is Electora. B team, A team, Hammer Raider. He will be A team once he's leveled up enough. A team, Axe Raider. He will be A team eventually, I think. I might have to demote him if he gets unlucky with his rolls. We might have to demote him. Little first level 10, 69. That's a B team. Okay, so we've got to replace him, and god damn it. Okay, we need some more men. And I think I need to buy another Great Axe, because we do have the 2 Axe Raiders. Oh god, an hour has flown by. Let's get everybody drunk quick. Sell the junk we don't need. Another noble sword, awesome. I can't believe that I can just willy-nilly sell fighting axes. We've got so many of them. Remind me what the shield situation is. So that counts as a kite shield. Kite. That counts as a kite shield. So we've got enough kite shields, so all these kite shields can go. How many heaters do we need? We need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So all of those can go. And honestly, I think we can actually sell this reinforced metal perk. I don't have any need for it. Look at this. Yeah. Unbelievable that we've gotten to the point where that can be sold. But you know what? I'm going to hang on to it in case I get into a super long fight where you have someone who has their armor knackered but not really hit points damaged, so they can just switch out to fresh armor. Okay, we need tools, we need bandages. Okay, X-Raider, and then there is actually another X-Raider here, isn't there? X-Raider, A-Team, Humbert, he'll be able to start using it soon. Let's see what the armorer has. So, but there's scale mail, I've got to buy the scale mail. Scale mail is too good. I need to, eventually everybody needs to we'll need to swap out all these lamellar harnesses, that's a tongue twister, with scale mail. So 66 here, 65, and it's 240 as opposed to 210. I think that is worth giving to him. Help keep him alive. Right. How many more scale mails we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Long way to go. Okay, surely the war should be over by now. I'm pretty sure we've won this war. But nope, we have to keep grinding and making money. I think I want to head up to Gemenschacht and go do those missions there so that I can buy those goods at below cost, and that'll help us make a lot of money. Gaius Berengarius, if you need another name. Wolfric, let me know who you want. Let's see who's available. Some of the new boys here. We've got Humbert, who's going to be a X-Raider. He is the tough wild man. And we've got Bjarni, the determined wild man Huskal. And there is Geralf, the greedy, dexterous vagabond Warsider. You've basically got your pick of any of those guys. You lost miserably, it happens. Ooh, work for us. What is? I'll see what that work is. Food, we need food. Oh God, we're running low on money. The greedy vagabond? Certainly. What was the name? Gaius? Berengarius. It's going to be Berengar. That lovely long name is too long. I'm just going to see what this is. He's back. What is this? Ooh, a patrol. Beautiful. 410 and 80 per... Oh, I need more per head. Fair. 110 per head, so 2.5. I accept. Good. That'll be just the influx of cash we're going to need. Okay. We need 2 Bs in Berengar. Berengarius. Oh, hang on. Did I put 2 Bs? Oh, right. It's this wireless keyboard of mine that doesn't... Berengar. I still can't fit the full ES in. So Berengar will have to do. Okay. I'm going to stop here. We've done enough. Good missions. And I'm also quite pleased that we have another patrol mission. This should be quite... We need to go to Gemenschacht anyway. We'll kill some... we'll kill some nerds, get some heads, some experience on the less experienced guys. It's just the kind of mission we need. Get us some money.